Hello. Before the video starts, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by me. Are your walls boring and bland? Yeah, me too. Buy my prints. I'm selling prints. There are 6 photos available, and in theme of this video, I have a limited edition Siren Head movie poster. You can look at all the options. You can get canvas, you can get art prints, you can get framed prints, you can even get it on metal. It's really sick, and it was really fun to set up, and I will constantly be changing what's on there, so I hope you enjoy. Go check it out. Thank you. Here's the rest of the video. Hey, my name's Braden Williams. I directed a little short film about a character called Siren Head that you might have seen because it absolutely blew up. As of recording this, it just hit 1 million views, which is so hard to even think about. 1 million is crazy. When I posted that short film, I had 300 subscribers. Now I have 3,000. And I just want to say to those of you who not only watched it, but decided you wanted to see more and keep up with me, thank you. I will be making more stuff for you to watch. I love doing this, so thank you. But speaking of Siren Head, I wanted to go back and show you like behind the scenes and break down everything, my thought process. So we're gonna go through the short film and I'm gonna show you some things that I have, and yeah. So let's just start from the top. This is the short film. So this intro part was the first thing we shot, and it's pretty straightforward. It's a montage of me, and there's the title. We found my grandpa brought these books, these bird books, because the first thing we wanted to do was make it very obvious that this was like a bird watcher and get that across. And then this is one of my favorite shots. I love this. The curtains are shut and then you have my silhouette, and there's actually birds on the bird feeder if you look. So that's really cool. And then I walk away, pack my bag, again making it very obvious this is a bird watcher. That kind of, the binoculars. And then I open the door and leave. These B-roll shots, I was just walking around the woods with the camera and just shooting anything that looked cool, and I got a couple B-roll shots out of it, and so that was good enough. I love this wide shot. And then all the camera sounds in this are fake, because that's actually a film camera that I have in my hands, because the camera that I would have had was shooting the video. So I was using a film camera as a prop. So all the sounds that the camera makes are put in editing. All of this stuff was just improvised, you know, on the spot, because all we had written in the script was, you know, guy walks around in the woods until, you know, the scary stuff starts happening. This close-up's really cool. I love how the lens reflects. That's really cool. And we have the first jump scare. It's supposed to be a jump scare. It works on some people, I've heard. The crows. I just want to say, I have a curse of my hair looking bad in every video, except for this one. My hair looked amazing in this video. Oh, those crows are actually visual effects. Done by the amazing Lakshan Edrisingha, who helped me with this. He did all the VFX for this project. And then we have the white noise fading in. So I didn't you could tell it's like kind of grainy and weird and digital, and that's cuz I didn't want to just put white noise, cuz when I originally had that, you couldn't really tell that it was supposed to be there. So I added some distortion, so that people who understood what the white noise meant, which in the lore of Siren Head means that it's sleeping and it emits that white noise. I wanted people to be able to tell what I was trying to do with that. There's some slight digital zoom that's happening just to add a little tension, just the This is supposed to be through the binoculars. I'm just slowly moving the camera, and that's it. Everything that's of me is shot by my grandpa, and I think he did a great job. These look great. Close up of my dirty Vans. Alright, so here we get the first real VFX shot where we see Siren Head. Right here. So this shot's really cool. We have Siren Head comped behind me, and it looks really real because the colors, the color grading that I chose for this, I really wanted it to be kind of monotone so that it would be believable that he would just be completely blended in with other trees and stuff. And you can see it's done pretty well. And then there's the head, there's the top. So we had to pretend like there was a monster behind me and shoot like at a really high angle, because then I come in here and you can see I'm just at the bottom of the frame, and I've never done something with VFX characters and like pretending something's there, so this is really strange. But just time that and then jump and then edit that in. So then we get into the first chase scene. Originally I was gonna fall there, like fall over, but I tried it and it hurt and like I couldn't commit to it, so I just like stepped back and then ran. So that's fake camera shake. Yeah, really? I was just running around and I told my grandpa, shake the camera as much as you can, make it look horrible, in a good way. Did anyone catch the music from Hereditary in that? Because YouTube didn't. So this is we go into my garage. There's a lot of diffusion spray, and the way we lit this is there's just one, I wish it was showing in the shot, but there's just one like light bulb hanging. So that really, let me grab the axe, and then I'm backlit by the door. I really like that. I have this shot to build tension. The whole point of this scene is just to build as much tension as possible. Really get you not knowing what's coming next. And then smash cut from a door closing to a microwave door closing. I knew I wanted to do that, so I had to figure out a way to work in a microwave, but this scene confused some people. Like, why is he just eating a burrito? I wanted it to be me eating a burrito and then me like brushing my teeth or something, and it's like a segue into the sleeping scene. I just wanted it to look like me like trying to process what just happened. And I guess I was a little too casual about it. So this scene is cool. This was actually shot in the middle of the day. When it's in completely daylight in my room, and we blocked off all the windows and then shined a blue light through the window so that it looked like moonlight, and then we have middle of the night scene. It's really convincing. I like it a lot. And then we have my amazing voice actor, Andy, starting here. So she recorded a bunch of lines for me, and then all I had to do is edit them in. So she's playing the voice of the mother, who is actually Siren Head. So this part, I just put delay on her voice and then added more and more and more and more distortion until it couldn't make it, to make it seem like a nightmare, or like you're waking up hazy, not knowing what's happening. Wake up.
Lucas!
And then it's normal. So lots of effects in the audio. Mom?
Oh my god, Lucas! It's me! Help me!
What? Why are you back?
Help
You
me!
might have noticed there's a little fade in, fade out every time I stop talking. That's because, well, she wasn't there to do this scene. So it's actually my grandpa doing the dialogue for me. So here, I bet I have it. Here's the original scene, without any effects. Mom?
Lucas! Lucas, it's me! Help me!
What? Why are you back?
Lucas!
Yeah, what? Where are you?
I'm in the woods! Please, Lucas!
Why?
Help me!
It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love it. So then I edited in. Yeah, what? Where are you?
I'm in the woods! Please, Lucas!
And so that's how we got a voice actor into the real world. Why?
Come find me!
This scene right here, this one shot was the last thing we shot because we actually forgot to do it. So we did this after everything. I wanted to make it very obvious. Hey, this is foreshadowing. So the idea for this was to do a day for night, but we actually lost daylight, and then it actually was just shooting at night. So we did our best. It's very grainy because we were actually shooting in the pitch black. And at some points, the only way you could see me is if I shine the flashlight at myself. So you could see me doing that a couple times.
Over here!
So right here, there's some light. There's still a little daylight left. But as we go on in this scene, you'll see it get darker and darker. Mom!
Lucas!
It was really weird. So this was shot in my backyard. My house is surrounded by woods. So actually, we had to choose these shots just right, because if you look closely, there's houses in the background. So we needed to make sure you didn't see any of that. So I was basically, my neighbors probably could have heard me yelling, "Mom!" and that would have been kind of awkward. all the sounds you're hearing are completely edited in. So the footsteps are me, and you'll see that if you look at the behind the scenes video. It's just like Foley, me stepping on leaves with a microphone.
Come here.
More lines from Andy.
What are you doing out here? Mom!
So here's another trying to pretend like something's behind me. I kind of wish I paused longer here. So the point was, the voice distorts out because Siren Head's right behind me. He's gonna get me no matter what. So I tried to put in a footstep, so it'd be like, oh, there's something there. But I just didn't wait long enough for the pause. So it still works, but I wish there was a little more tension.
What are you doing out here?
And then we had the amazing visual effects by Lakshan. The way he was able to edit in Siren Head here. Because he had to have a flashlight shined on him. So he had to cut out the shape of the flashlight until it was showing. And you can see it fade in here. So that was done really well, and I'm really happy with that. Here's the parts where it starts getting really dark, like pitch black. This is the shot for the thumbnail, and this is such an amazing shot. Lakshan did an amazing job getting the lighting on him. I love how this looks, and I don't own a drone, so this shot, I just stood on a ladder and held the camera up on a stick and just did as good as I could to hold it still, and it worked. So this was shot like on a real street next to my house, and that was terrifying and really awkward because at one point people were looking at me, so it was kind of, don't mind me just bleeding out of my ears. Oh, this reminds me, I had a friend make some sound effects for me. In the first running scene here, Bravo, Romeo, Alpha, Echo, it spells out my name. I didn't even know that. That is an amazing Easter egg. He threw that in without me even realizing. He spelled out my name in like the codes: Bravo, Romeo, Alpha, Echo, Braden. It was amazing. So those numbers are by the same guy. And then here's the blood. Can you guess what that was? What I had to stick on my face and my hands? Ketchup. It was fun. It felt great to have that sticking on my face for an hour. And then I think this is just one example of how amazing my grandpa is. You see the shadow of Siren Head. That is not visual effects, that's real. We stood in front of a streetlight and he built the shape of Siren Head's head on a stick just for this scene and went like this. And look at how cool it looks. That's practical effects at its best. It was great. And then we have the dirty dishes to bring it all to a close. And then this news reporter...
Relatives of a 16-year-old teen missing for almost 48 hours have made
is
a tearful...
my high school and middle school acting teacher, Eric Webster. He really is a big reason that I'm here today, and I'm really honored that I could have him on this project. He offered to do it for nothing, just because he wanted to, and he was cool with it. And I can't thank him enough, because he's a professional voice actor and a professional actor. So that was just a nod that I wanted to put in, and so yeah, if you're seeing this, thank you, Mr. Webster.
Plea for help. Lucas Erickson's mother says this is very out of...
So that's the end of the short film. Now I want to show you a little behind the scenes. So let me first show you what... This is the original 3D model that we used for the short film. It's by Wesley De La Rosa, and it's a really cool model. And at the time that I made this, which was like 4 months ago, there were no models for this. There was like 3 available. And so this one, while it isn't amazing detail, it was good enough for what was available. And I did not have the money to have someone model it brand new. So that's what we worked with. And that's what I sent to Lakshan to have him put in. Speaking of that, let me show you what all the footage looked like before and after visual effects. So here's all the raw footage. This is where the crows were put in. This is the shot where I walk in. Right? Here's the crows put in. And then here's the shot with Siren Head behind me. And as you can see, pretty cool. It's amazing. Here's the raw footage of me. Oh, so here's something I had my grandpa say boo for me to jump, just so I had something to react to. So this is really funny, watch. Boo! And then, after VFX, boo! Yeah. Alright, let's see what's next. This is the one where he was walking, where we look back and see him, and then there it is with. And of course all this was color graded and stuff. This is all the raw footage. And here's the turning around. So here's the really awkward one.
Mom!
Jesus. And here it is with.
Mom!
And through audio and color grading and editing, that was made into a jump scare. And then here's the last one, where it's just me holding the camera on a stick. And Lakshan was able to put in Siren Head, which is amazingly impressive. So that's about everything. We have all these takes of Andy and her mom character.
Oh my god, Lucas! It's me! Help me!
I'm in the woods! Please, Lucas! Help me! Lucas!
So it was really fun recording all those lines. So that's about everything I have to say about Siren Head. I just wanted to really take you in depth behind all the work that went into it, all the behind the scenes stuff that you might not know about how we put that together. And I want to thank you so much for watching it and enjoying it. It's an honor, and it's really insane to see those kind of numbers on something I made. So yeah, thank you. Leave a comment if you have any other questions. I will answer all of them. Leave a like, and hey, subscribe, follow my Instagram if you want. You don't have to. I'll be making more stuff. I don't know how much I really enjoy horror. That was one of my first real horror films, but I might make more. We'll see. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.